stop our minds from thinking about sin. Then we got to look at the Anaf, Yosef, in the Ein Yaakov. He says two ideas. First of all, he says the Gemara clearly is not saying that we can't ever think about a sin because it happens. Our mind goes there and we think about things. So it's not about the first thought. It's about what do we do when that first thought comes in? Are we focused on it? Are we fantasizing some more? Or do we get it out of our minds? If we get it out of our minds, that's fine. We're not held accountable for that initial thought. It's just the extension of what happens from there. But then he says the following idea. It's amazing. Yanaf Yosef points out that we are perhaps accountable for even those first thoughts. Why? Because if we're filling our minds with Torah and spirituality and holy ideas, then we won't even come to have those initial bad thoughts of having a sin. If what we're focused on and what we're looking at and what we're thinking about are more holy things, then our minds won't wander to those places. I had a friend, a CEO of a company, and he once told me something so beautiful that he found himself taking his phone out of his pocket way too much, and his mind was just going to all kinds of places. He was wasting a lot of time. So and many times during the day and night, he actually put his phone away, and into that pocket, he put a little tefillah, a prayer. And when his hand instinctively went into his pocket, he pulled out that prayer book. And he gave a little prayer and thought about God and the connection he had with Hashem. And it reminded him of his faith in Hashem instead of having his mind wander. So yes, says the Anaf Yosef, if we are thinking about sins, let's instead fill our minds with spirituality and holiness. Let's be cognizant of what we're scrolling through and looking at and thinking about and listening to so that we could fill our minds with holiness and not even go there in the first place.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.